The primary negotiation in a business sale is about price. In this negotiation, the seller has a vested interest in achieving the highest possible value, and the buyer has a vested interest in negotiating the lowest possible value. It's the professional intermediary's job to get the parties to shake hands. The probability of reaching agreement on price is greatly increased if a business is properly valued. IBA professionally values all companies it represents for sale in-house and has an approximately 50-year track record for completing transactions within 10% of their asking price. Agreement on price is a starting point for negotiations. Many secondary and tertiary elements will need to be negotiated between parties after sale price. An experienced business broker will facilitate these negotiations with the knowledge and ability necessary to get everyone to yes. Financially after price, terms of the sale including cash down payment, potential seller financing, and the tax allocation of the deal need to be agreed to between the parties. Tax structure can make or break a deal. At the end of the day, it's not what a business owner sells their business for that's important, but what they take home after taxes. The smooth transition of a business ownership involves a knowledge transfer from the seller to the buyer. The terms for transition training, consulting, or continued employment by the seller post-sale are critical for buyer success. Needs and expectations should be set between the parties early on in the negotiating process. The value of a business will be enhanced if a buyer has a safe harbor to operate the business post-sale without threat from the seller. The boundaries of the safe harbor are established in a non-competition or a non-solicitation agreement. An experienced business broker will facilitate negotiations between the buyer and seller relating to the time period and geographic area of the non-competition agreement. Legal negotiations are the domain of the attorneys in a business sale transaction. However, one value of having a knowledgeable, experienced intermediary is that they can provide a reference point regarding what is standard and common in legal documentation and facilitate direct communication and negotiations between parties when legal counsel has reached an impasse. It's been our experience that when an equally motivated buyer and seller are negotiating in good faith with professional facilitation, that there is commonly a solution to overcome any obstacle. The beauty of IBA's business model is that no payment is necessary to our firm unless we perform and get the deal closed. We welcome the opportunity to work collaboratively with the seller and buyer to achieve a shared goal of a completed transaction.
Hello, I am Gregory Kofsky, President and CEO of International Business Associates, commonly known as IBA. IBA is the oldest business brokerage firm in the Pacific Northwest. We have represented family-owned businesses and privately held companies since 1975. We represent each of our clients like we're representing a family member, with professionalism, knowledge, and experience, employing best practices.
If you'd like to learn more about how IBA negotiates a business sale, please contact our office at 425-454-3052 or 503-739-4880.